for any corporate action profiles or income profiles, or maybe let's say from accounting interviews, you may definitely expect questions around DRIP, how DRIP works, right? Actually means in practicality how DRIP works, or how brokers or companies or third party they manage DRIPs events and all at their level. So we'll discuss that first. Let me decode the DRIP word, right? D stands for dividends, R stands for re, I stands for investment, and P stands for plan. Dividend reinvestment plan. So what it means, for example, let's say you have invested in ABC company. You have invested in ABC company. All right. So you have invested, let's say, in around 100 shares. So it means you purchase 100 shares, you are holding it, and that's what company announced dividends. So now you are eligible for dividends on 100 shares. Let's say company announced dividends of 5 rupees per shares, and you're holding 100 shares. So it means you're going to receive 500 rupees or a dollar, whatever it is, let's say rupees, all right, rupees amount as a dividend to you. All right. What if as a, let's say, company, if I ask you what your, let's say, you're a holder, means you're holding this particular shares. So let's say I'm a company. What if, let's say, I'm here, I'm a company, let me draw this, right? Company. All right. So I'm a company, and let's assume it you're here, you're investor. See, in first case, you are holding 100 shares. All right. So you are going to receive 5 rupees for per shares as a dividend. So company is agreed with, right, dividends. So basically 100 shares into 5. So it means 500 rupees as a dividend amount. But let's take the example. This dividend amount, if company wants you to invest in the same company's shares. All right. So listen this carefully. What if company is asking to invest dividend. Company is asking to invest dividend in same company's stocks. In same company's stocks. So what it means? So basically, this company ABC Limited is asking shareholders. So it means this shareholders to invest 5 rupees for per shares dividends, invest in same company's stocks. If this happened, then you would say this case is dividend reinvestment plan. It's simple. Whatever company wanted to distribute profit to the shareholders, so company will distribute it. By default, company will distribute the profits. But if company has any plan with the that retained earnings or dividends distributions for investment as such, then instead raising capital from outside sources, company will communicate with the shareholders who are due for dividends amount. Company will communicate them and request them to reinvest that dividends amount in same company stocks. So that case would be your DRIP, dividend reinvestment plan. Dividend reinvestment plan. All right. So I hope now you got the idea about dividend reinvestment plans. It means what exactly? See, there are different types as well. There are different types. Types, it means DRIP types. DRIP. DRIP types. It's a very important one, guys. There are 3 different types. One is broker driven. Broker driven types. Second is company driven types, company driven types, and third one is trip or third party driven type. All right, not types, it's type. All right, so now you have a different types of drips as well. So broker driven, it means, let's say ABC company, announce dividends. All right, so they announce frequently dividends, all right, to their shareholders. So it means brokers like Morgan Stanley, brokers like JP Morgan, brokers like, let's say, BNP Paribas, what they'll do, they'll collect the data of, shareholders of ABC corporation, or let's say company, and they'll communicate with all investors of ABC, and they'll, schedule a plan where, so a broker will manage their, dividends. Whenever they receive dividends, broker will reinvest that dividends in the same company stocks, or maybe in another company stocks, to multiply their wealth, or I would say like regenerate or rebuild the portfolio, or I would say multiply the returns on investments. So it means, if you see, if the broker has scheduled any reinvestment activity with the dividends, then that dividends would be your broker driven drip. Broker driven drip. So it means broker will schedule everything, broker will manage everything. As an investor, you don't need to do anything, just invest the money in stocks and let's get out of it. So broker will manage everything for you. Broker will process your drip, broker will process your dividends, broker will purchase new securities in same company stocks, or maybe in another stocks, whatever it is, as per the drip plans, and broker will maintain the records for each and every transactions. As an investor, your job would be to just invest and stay back. So stay relaxed, I would say. Broker will manage everything. So that events would be your broker driven drip events. What about company driven? Company driven, it means, let's say if ABC Corporation or ABC Limited, if ABC Limited only announce drips, if ABC Limited want to utilize the dividends for their business plans or maybe different purposes, then ABC can come up with the dividend reinvestment plan. So that would be your company driven drip dividend reinvestment plan basically. And what about third party? So any other like investment managers, AMCs, or any other institution can also schedule this third party driven events or third party driven drips as well. So anyone means anyone, any other individual or like AMCs, as I said, or fund managers, they can also schedule it. So it means they'll schedule events for ABC, company. So let's say who have invested in ABC company. So basically that individual or AMC will help those investors who are willing to reinvest their dividends in same company stocks or in any other company stocks. All right. So here we're talking about dividends. So it means you would see third party, driven drips as well, so where they'll take care of your dividends and reinvest it in variety of different financial instruments, or maybe they'll invest in only that particular company's stocks. So here we are talking about reinvestment. So a reinvestment can be, that money can be invested in a variety of different financial instruments. All right. So now I hope you got the idea about what is drip and what are the types of drips. Third important part is in corporate action process. Let's say if you are a part of corporate action, then you would see we process drip to two parts. First, In first part, we process cash payment. Cash payment. So it means basically company process this. Original company process dividend. Basically original company process dividend, right? Once this payment processed out, then let's say jp morgan is the broker, and broker is managing this particular dividend, right? Let's say this JP Morgan is managing this one, and it's a broker driven event. So it means basically JP Morgan will utilize this cash to purchase stocks. So as I said, it can be same company stocks or it can be different companies stocks also. So if the event is broker driven events, then broker will utilize this cash, received cash, to purchase, to buy or purchase new securities of same company stocks. So it means your second payout would be your stocks, and that's what practicality, when you look at practical level, we process cash payment first, and up to 10 days or 5 days or whatever the duration is, the standard duration is 10 days. Up to 10 days we schedule a payout for a stocks payment. So basically we purchase stocks and process that stocks to the investors, and that's what you would see, two different payouts which we process in cash pay in DRIP. First would be your cash payment and second would be your stocks payment. All right, so I'm done with this DRIP part. Now I will decode, I'll decode how your fund accounting is, means how you would see DRIP in fund accounting as well. See, as a fund accountants, you will have to verify DRIP event. So it means you will have to verify payout. First payout, as I said, first payout would be cash, and same cash it would be utilized for what? For buying of stocks. So you will have to perform the reconciliations for a cash as well as stocks, and you will have to adjust necessary adjustments in your internal accounting system. That's what your rule come into picture with your DRIP. I hope now you got the idea about what is DRIP and how the DRIP works in corporate action process. In corporate action process, as I said, we process dividend first, and then we utilize that dividends to repurchase the securities of the same company stocks or maybe other instruments. So we utilize that, and next time, after within next 10 days or 15 days, we process the stocks payouts to the shareholders. And then as I said, in fund accounting, main job would be to reconcile these DRIP options and as well as stocks, whatever stocks payout that you will receive to you. All right, now I'll give you one question so that you can guess and post your answer in comment section. First question is, can we post or process fraction of shares to the shareholders? First question is this: can we post or process fraction of shares to the shareholders? Second, how we reinvest dividends in stocks, and what metrics that we follow. What metrics that we follow. See, this question was asked in ENY interview, and this was asked in BNY interview. One of my student, BNY. So one is asking ENY, Ernst and Young, and another next second question it was asking BNY interview. So now you can try to answer first. Do some research. You can also try to read articles or whatever. If you're experienced enough, of course, then you try it on your own without checking any sources and all. Just try to post your answer in comment section. I will take these two questions, in next session, and I'll answer to it. All right, I'll answer to it. So, but yeah, so I would request you, if you're preparing for any interview as such, then you should try it first. So next time, means in my next session, I will definitely answer first, and then I'll jump on other topics. All right. And yeah, one more important thing. So I'm going to I have already launched private equity accounting course on this course on, I would say, Udemy. If you are interested, definitely go and check this. Right, the course price is only 500. Apart from this, I'm going to launch another course on hedge fund on Udemy and other sources as well. I'll definitely share that link with you guys. And third thing is, I'm going to develop modules or course on corporate actions as well. So key aspect of corporate actions, or each and every events, or how event process and everything. So I'm going to discuss that. I'll record it and I'll also send you notification as well. But for that, if you want notification and all, you will have to subscribe and click on bell icon button, because once we upload that modules, you will get notifications. And by the way, if you are looking for any in detail insight on fund accountings and all, you can directly buy the membership of my YouTube channel, so that you can access prime content as well. So yeah, but yeah.